Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to our September 16th Keep Pharr Beautiful meeting. We'll begin with item 1A, roll call.
Mari Caballero,
Here?
Romeo Cantu, Marisa Oliva,
Here.
Rolando Perez,
Here.
Laura de la Garza,
Here.
Jessica Treviño, Mercedes Guia.
Present. I need a motion on the floor, ladies and gentlemen, to excuse those members that are not here today.
I motion to excuse.
Okay, we got Ms. Oliva. I need a second, please. Okay. Mr. Pettis, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Being there's no opposition, the motion passes. We move on to our invocation. Let us put ourselves in the spirit of prayer by quieting our minds and silencing our hearts, opening up our hearts. Lord Jesus, we praise and thank you for your healing presence that brings life and restores us to wholeness of mind, body, and spirit. We ask that you speak your word to us and give us renewed hope, strength, and courage to follow you in the midst of life's sorrows and joys. In your name we pray. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we move on to administrative item 2A, approval of minutes for the August 19th, 2025 regular called meeting. I need a motion on the floor, please.
Madam Chair, sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, Madam Chair, I move that we approve the minutes from the August 19th meeting, please.
Okay, we've got a motion on the floor. I need a second, please. Okay, we've got a second. Mr. Bettis, all those in favor?
Aye.
Being there's no opposition, the motion passes. Before we continue, I just wanted to put on the record that we do have a new board member. To my left is a wonderful lady, citizen of Pharr, businesswoman, Ms. Mercedes Guillen. Being that she's not on our actual agenda this afternoon, I'm going to leave it to board comments for her to give us a little bit of her bio, and so she can share with us on all her wonderful skills and what she's offering as being part of our committee. And of course, we're real grateful that she said yes. And so with that, we move on to administrative item 2B. We're going to have an update on Keep Pharr Beautiful Projects 2025. So I'm going to bring up Remy Vargas and maybe Gracie Casas. Remy, you want both of you to partner up in this dual?
Yeah, that's fine.
Gracie Casas, and they're with Parks and Recreation.
Good evening. For the record, Remy Vargas, urban ecologist.
Gracie Casa, Special Projects Manager for Parks and Recreation.
All right, so let me see.
Oh, you can,
Oh yeah, let me.
sorry.
It's a little.
I know, I'm sorry. While he's doing that, so Adopt a Highway is a project with TxDOT, and we've been graciously given the opportunity to clean up a segment of Cage Boulevard, and we've waited many years for this opportunity, and so now Remy will give us some info.
Yes, we're gonna have our second Adopt a Highway cleanup on. It starts from Old Can Harry's and it goes all the way to Mole Road. That's going to be our kind of starting point, and we're going to start at 8 a.m. We do have Gracie with some numbers as well of who's going to attend and volunteer.
Yeah, so we're super excited. We have partnered up with PSJ Southwest students, and we have a count of 38 students that have signed up from different chapters and teams. We also have 20 to 25 city employees who have also confirmed attendance.
Oh, wow, that's
That's
So
awesome.
we have really good numbers, and we're super excited, ready for Saturday.
Yeah.
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 I don't know if you all have any more questions.
Anybody have any questions for her?
Last Trash Bash, I know Keep Our Beautiful board members were there, where you want, do you have too many and you're done, or are you still wanting Keep Our Beautiful?
No, I think we
board?
should. I think we
yes,
should.
we would want you to be
Yes,
there, of
yes.
course, if possible,
Yes.
to, show face and support. It is a project that is from your board, so
Yeah.
we'd happy to be there.
Do you have enough gloves, or do you need us to bring our own equipment for this?
Latex gloves is what we're using. We do have plenty. We have some.
Okay.
Yes.
And I know that the last pickup, the last cleanup we did with TxDOT, they did provide vests and pickers and trash bags and some gloves maybe, but I think the thing about, just FYI, for those of you who sweat a lot, I do, you're wearing those latex gloves and you start having, so maybe garden gloves, if you have some garden gloves that breathe, those I recommend those if you want to bring your own, right? But latex gloves are good because
Right.
there's a lot of icky things out there.
So TxDOT did recommend that we wear like fluorescent colors, like
Yes.
orange, the bright green, so that, traffic can identify us on the road.
I know last time we did have the PD was there to make sure that people weren't crossing. We divided in half and, some started on the east side, some started on the west side, and some started on the south and headed north. Some of us started on the north, headed south, and we all kind of met in the middle. But it was a great partnership between PD and your staff.
We will have
Yeah.
PD, fire, and EMS
Awesome.
on standby, and they will be there.
It gets dangerous.
So are you going, we did split up and we had 4 groups and we merged in the middle on both sides streets. Are you doing the same thing, or everybody's walking one direction?
I think everybody's gonna be walking one direction. It's such a large group.
Yeah, if you can, it's just because,
Parking.
well,
like-
not only, no, what I would say, it did work to have us divided because the people in front, got most of the trash. So if you have a trail of people, there's gonna be nothing for the back folks.
We're finalizing the last minute, tweaking. Tomorrow, we're having a meeting also with our
with the
public
lady.
safety, team, and we're finalizing that.
Whatever works. I know that I was concerned about parking, right?
Yes.
And how are we gonna get back if we start at the north end?
So we have Public Works, our trolley. They are gonna be helping us on that end.
That'll be great.
They're gonna trolley back.
Very good, very good.
Looks like you got it covered.
Yes.
All right, any questions
Sounds
for
great.
the team? Awesome,
Okay.
really appreciate it,
Okay,
thank you.
thank
And I
you.
know we have to do another one. There's so many a year we have to do.
Yes,
From
we
the
have to do
time the
4.
contract was signed,
Yes,
then
we do
our
have
year
to do 4.
begins, so, yeah. So there'll
get
be,
it done.
there'll be a few more. Thank you,
Thank
thank you so
you.
much, thank you. Remy, you might as well stay up there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Gracie, thank you. Yes, so I believe that in the past meeting, the last meeting, I might have mentioned that a few months back, Dr. Freeland had asked to see how Keep Our Beautiful could get involved. He wanted us to get involved in helping Mr. Will over, I can't say his last name, but the director of the golf course, Will, in helping to beautify his golf course, our golf course. And Will had expressed the desire to have some colorful native, landscapes. So we have made several trips out there, and I believe now Remy's got something to share with us today, so.
Yeah, so we're on this project, still working on it. We have reached out to, I've reached out to My Keep. I already got a quote on the plans that Marisa had mentioned in some of our emails. They seem very doable. Also, Isaac's reached out to engineering to do some of the plotting on, where certain areas where if it's going to be the golf or if it's, residential areas. I know some of the places we were kind of looking at to see where the residents' property or what was the golf property,
Remember, we
stuff
have
like
the
that.
So so I haven't yet, but I was gonna help with doing the design. Do we have a map that I could utilize so I make sure the design goes along with those guidelines of property?
Maybe Isaac?
Isaac Escobedo, Assistant Director. Yeah, we've been coordinating with the engineering department. They went out there not this past Monday, but the Monday prior, and they saw that the points weren't there anymore. So we are going to outsource that to make sure they point the properties in the right area. But yeah, we could definitely get an aerial view for the design of the map to you all. That way y'all could have your
She
input in
can-
there as well. Yes.
That'd be great. Okay.
As soon as we get that.
You'll let us know, right?
Did you still want me to help you with the designs?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still an ongoing process, yeah, so we're still gonna have to, get the actual, plots and stuff like that. But other than that, yes, it's still a work in progress. I know Will's also doing his part to kind of getting I know he was supposed to get the mulch and all the amendments for the soil as well. And also, I'm looking into kind of doing, I know there was a certain areas that you were kind of iffy about that it might get too much water, so I'm looking into doing some soil testing in some of the places, so.
Very good,
Yeah.
very good. Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Vargas here? It's exciting. I think it is, really is exciting.
Do you want to describe the areas that were selected for
Oh, yeah.
where the plants were going to be? So you-
I
so-
know there was was the 18th hole? Was it the 18th, that last hole?
Well, yeah, I think we were gonna start with, there's 2 bathrooms we're gonna do, right?
Yes.
Okay,
two
yeah.
And then we're
bathrooms.
gonna do, near the entrance of the golf course,
Yeah.
where they
Hole
start.
number one,
Hole number one, and kind of blocking the home, and then the empty plot on the other side, we're gonna do where the golf carts,
on the west side. He
Go-
doesn't want the golf carts to
Oh,
go
yeah, yeah.
through,
There you go,
remember,
yeah.
through a certain way.
and then across from the golf course where the golfers tend to walk across,
No,
or
they shoot, they
shoot.
chip from it's the 18th hole. They chip
Yes.
over to the they trip over to where the
Yes,
actual
yes.
chipping area is.
Yes. Yeah.
They try
definitely.
to
It's-
do a drive.
Yes, the options are the 2 restroom areas there around it. The other area is on hole number 1, and it's going to be kind of the divider between the golf course and
And the
the
house.
home, home there. And third area was kind of behind hole number 1.
Yeah.
And that's that's going to act as
Where-
a barrier so golf carts don't cut through that area
Yeah,
behind
he wants
where they
to
chip
cut
it
that
out.
off somehow.
For sure.
and then that chip
And then,
area.
And
yes,
then-
and that chipping area is, I guess, the 4th option. Yeah, and that's going to act as a barrier. So, and it's like a safety aspect, right? Because we have golf carts and
Yeah,
staff going
yeah.
through that sidewalk,
Yes,
and
yes.
if you have the golfers hitting from opposite of that sidewalk over,
It's
it's
like,
going to help
who
deter
does
that
that?
for sure. And then the
no one's
5th area,
watching.
I think I'm on the 5th, is directly behind hole number 18.
Yeah.
There where the 2 oak trees are at.
Remember the oak trees? Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a mix of beautification and barriers to keep people where they should be.
Multi-purpose.
For now.
Well, we're
for now,
glad,
phase
we're
one.
glad to be helping you with this, and again, I know we've been out there several times and had several hours of adventure.
Yeah.
But the plants look good. The plant selection, everything looks
Yeah,
like
everything
they
looks
were-
good. I sent it out to my keep, and he will be able to, get us those plants if we were to purchase them. Yeah.
Very good.
And Remy and I were in a meeting this afternoon at the National Butterfly Center, and we learned that they do contracts. So if we ever need a contract plants, they will grow them.
Yeah.
They will
They
grow
have
them
a,
for
they have a
us.
nursery, they're willing to, do contracts. They said they do contracts for the American Forest. Yeah,
They've done for us as well.
for you, yeah.
For the refuge?
So,
Very
yeah.
good. It's good to know.
Yeah, it is, especially with
Very
the
good to know,
grant coming up.
especially, yeah. Okay. Any other questions for Mr. Vargas? No? Good. Remy, thank you so much for everything. Again, Ms. Gracie, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know if you just want to stay there and talk about.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
I'm
Since-
sorry, so I'm gonna go on the record and, we usually have code compliance, we usually have, again, Parks and Recreation, we have Public Works and Public Health, and occasionally we have our wonderful grants people that come in and give us, shower us with love, some monies that are coming down the pike. But today, unbeknownst to us, when we planned this meeting, is planned and put on the books for a year in advance, right? So every 3rd Tuesday of the month at 5:30 here. Fortunately and unfortunately, today is Cody's party, block party out at Jones Box from 5:30 to 7:30 or 7. And so, of course, Public Works is out there, Code Compliance is out there. and so on and so forth, public health. So again, so we're just going to give the floor back to Remy, and so just continue.
So we are on events right now, so I'm just going to leave it on events. But the next big event in October is, of course, the reforestation. Just going to emphasize on this. It's going to be on October 18th, Saturday, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's a big event. A lot of collaborations between different organizations, American Forest, Fish and Wildlife, City of Pharr, to name a few. And actually, interesting enough, I've been talking to the Pharr Memorial Library, and we're also going to do a pre-event for the reforestation. I think it's important to let the community know the importance of this event, and teach them about the native landscape that we have, the special landscape that we have. So we're going to have a couple speakers. Reach out to Tamara, reach out to Carlos from Forest Service, and have a couple speakers and kind of teach the community and kind of highlight reforestation, and also have them, be able to sign up to do the event, and also highlight the seed library that we have.
Very good.
That's an ongoing thing that we've been working on with the children's department, to grow and expand and let people know that we have that seed library there.
Very good, very good.
And when is that speaker event going to be?
It's going to be October 16th. We do not have a flyer yet. It should come out probably this week. It's going to be from 6 to 7, if I'm not mistaken.
In the evening.
Yeah, it's going to be in the evening, Thursday. And actually, talking about that, I do have a book for you, Ms. Caballero.
Okay,
So
yes.
I'll give that at the end.
Sure.
What are you calling that event at the library?
I'm not sure. Yeah, that was it was kind of.
You're letting media figure that one out.
Yeah.
You can only be so,
Yeah.
creative, right?
Yeah. So yeah, but it's a kind of a pre-reforestation event. We're gonna have presenters and maybe activities for the kid as well. And talk about the seed library. I have been working, like I said, with the Pharr Memorial Library a lot, and working with them, with the toddlers, with their homeschool groups. We've been doing a lot of collaborations, and also emphasizing that seed library. So here's some of the couple of events that I've engaged with them. One of the things that we did was the pumpkin life cycle, and we kind of get a variety of different pumpkin seeds. We let the kids and the parents check them out at the seed library. We took them back to the children's department, and they were able to kind of grow their own pumpkin in a terracotta pot. And hopefully, actually, the week after, we had another event, and some of those pumpkin seeds were already
sprouting.
yeah, they're already sprouting. So they were super excited. The parents were actually super excited too. It was a really cool event. And on the following week, we had something. The first one was for homeschool groups, and it got packed. It was the whole children's department was packed. There was no seating. The parents had to stand up. The second week it was more for toddlers, and they learned about sunflowers. So we put a couple varieties of sunflower seeds out there too, and the kids were able to plant those as well, and hopefully they're able to grow them. So that's some of the events that are incorporating the seed library too. So the homeschool groups, they're very interested. The parents, they were super into the seed library, and they said they were gonna check out some more seeds and put more in as well.
Yeah, that is amazing.
So yeah, that's.
Kudos to you,
Yes.
Remy. I was at the seed library, went to go visit it with you, and very impressed with the variety of seeds you have, and just the message that you're giving to the community, and you're showing them how to grow it. You have the QR codes. It's very user-friendly. Very impressed. We would like to replicate the refuge, which we kind of just talked about,
very
collaborating.
nice.
So that's something we want to put some money into so we can do the same thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
of course, Remy even volunteered to help us. So
Of course, yeah.
you're doing a great job. That's wonderful. It's awesome.
Yeah. I'm trying to grow it as much as possible, as far as also the native seeds. So I do have also interns for
Awesome.
the fall. Let me see if I have that.
How many do you have, Remy?
I have two. I think you met one in the morning, and I had another one in the afternoon.
Okay.
So yeah, they're very enthusiastic. They really want to learn, about the diversity of ecosystems and stuff like that, birds, butterflies, and so they're really eager to learn. And so hopefully we have them do some of these projects, help with they're already signed up for Adopt a Highway, the reforestation stuff. So it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Very awesome.
And so before I finish off, I do want to talk about the grant updates.
Yes.
We had our grant timeline accepted, so everything's good to go. And the next step is actually we posted up the two job postings for the urban forester and the community coordinator. And I've already got quite a bit of applicants on those. So, yeah, we might start doing some interviews next week ASAP.
Very
So,
good.
but if
So
y'all
you're-
have any recommendations, you're more than welcome to kind of let them know. And
Community coordinator and the first one
the
was
the urban forester. yeah.
urban forester.
And that one has to have like certified, right, urban forester?
Well, see, we do have the requirements, but if they don't meet those requirements, it's kind of going to be, not as much as far as the pay goes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to find a certified
I was
ISA
gonna ask.
arborist, especially here in the valley.
Yeah.
So, we're trying to get the ball rolling for this grant, but, we do have some pretty good candidates
Great.
already, and so
Very good. It's wonderful.
I'm
to hear.
excited to do some.
I know you've been in contact with Mike Heap, and I'm sure that Mike
Benito,
has
yeah.
so all these people know people.
Yeah,
All these
yeah.
people know people, people like Alan Williams, also all the other folks that
Yeah,
that
I
are
keep in
involved.
contact with Carlos too. Carlos is
Carlos
a
would
good
be-
contact.
yeah.
He has a couple people too to
Good,
kind of reach out
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've already posted the job, but you already have it. Has it closed already?
No, it's still open, but yeah.
I don't know if you, the Texas A&M Wildlife Job Board is a really good place for conservation jobs. If you haven't posted there, that's a good place. If you're still looking for good candidates, and you'll have forestry,
People looking?
Yeah.
forestry.
Okay.
looking, Yeah, and then I'm assuming UTRGV, I mean, I know I don't think we have a forestry program out of the university here, but they probably have some good connections.
Well, actually, yeah, Mr. Alan Williams, he reached out yesterday and he said that they told him about, they posted it on the UTRGV website. or
Okay,
something,
they
so-
did.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so yeah, maybe that's why I've been getting an influx of applications.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so.
That is really awesome.
And just, everybody around the state and the country look at the Texas A&M Wildlife Job Board.
Okay.
So it's
So it's
a
called
great place.
Texas A&M
Yeah, Wildlife Job Board,
Wildlife Job Board.
something like that. If you Google it, it'll pop up.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Any other questions for Mr. Vargas? You've been busy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations.
And he does it with a smile on his face. I love it. I love it. That's our Remy. That's our Remy.
All right. And
No
that pretty
questions
much-
for Remy?
Yeah, that does it for me.
That
Oh,
does it.
Coastal Expo.
Oh,
Updates?
Yes, so because of the conflicts in December, we decided to move the Coastal Expo to February.
okay.
Yeah, and we talked to Holly, as there's some uncertainty there.
It's just the
But we're gonna try to, work with it as much as possible and, try to move forward.
What was the date again that you guys chose?
February 19th and 20th.
Okay, that's a week after yeah. We had very bad luck with the week prior, that was the week anyway.
Well,
Yeah,
we're-
and yeah, Holly has mentioned those concerns, and, but,
So I know that, talking to Abel with special events, the city of Pharr in general is entering into a really, really busy time, October, November, December. And so, we'll just pray for the best.
Yeah.
And that's what we can do, because Coastal Expo is 2 days of a lot of resources that the city does provide. So I can see that.
And when we ran it, it was just the weather that got us, but we had really good luck with volunteers, with winter. It was a great time of year for all of that to coalesce. It was before the testing, so it's a good time of year
Yeah.
if the weather cooperates. It's the only.
that was actually one of the also reasons why December, there's a testing going
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
when we were doing it last year. So we had some classes, canceled because they were doing testing.
Right.
Yeah, no, the schools won't let them come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The
So-
districts will say no.
So we had a kind of a decline in
Yeah,
students
and-
going because of that as well.
So just have weather contingency plans. That's the biggest thing. Heavy winds that can come in, the cold snaps, the rains. But like I said, we usually got hit the week prior, so hopefully you'll be okay.
Yeah, so we've actually, we had a meeting with Holly last week and, everything, as far as timeline goes, we're good to go, for February.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
Awesome.
Any other questions for Remy? I think we've got it covered, huh? We've got it covered. Thank you so much. Appreciate
you.
you. Thank you.
Remy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you heard the spiel. We don't have anyone here from Building and Code. Parks and Rec came up and gave us all the info, and Public Works is busy also out at Cody's block party. Public Health, I would imagine, is out there too. I don't know if Miss Elizabeth Diaz with grants has anything. Nothing new. We're still chugging along. Okay. So without any further ado, then we go on to administrative item 2D, board comments. So at this time, again, I'd like to welcome Ms. Mercedes Guillen. And I'd like to have her give us a little bit of her bio, share with us about herself, a little bit about herself. Don't be shy. I know you're not shy.
No, gracias por la oportunidad de poder servir en este board. Una de mis pasiones es servir a la comunidad. Muchos de los que están aquí ya me conocen por años, años y años. Y sí, es una de mis pasiones el poder servir. Y pues esperamos, siempre dije, yo quiero estar en ese board. ¿Por qué en ese? Porque quiero ver Pharr beautiful.
Yes, yes, yes.
Y en lo que podamos ayudar, especialmente las personas de habla hispana. Tenemos mucha, en la población, en Pharr hay mucha persona de habla hispana y muchas personas en la comunidad me llaman y me dicen, Mercedes, tú que conoces a tanta gente ahí en la ciudad, ¿dónde puedo ir para arreglar esto? Ok, pues háblale a esta persona. Y siempre estoy refiriendo, tratando de ayudar a la comunidad. Muchas personas no llaman o porque se intimidan por el idioma. Yo era una de ellas, aprendí que no debo. Pero sí, estamos aquí para servir a este tipo de personas que son parte de la comunidad de Pharr y pues que haya una voz
Sí.
que habla su mismo idioma y que no tienen por qué. Cualquier pregunta, todos los ciudadanos tenemos derecho a lo mismo.
Exactly.
Entonces, especialmente en el sur de Pharr, yo vivo en el sur de Pharr y en lo que podamos servir estoy a la mejor disposición. Gracias.
Pues estamos muy agradecidos
No, gracias,
que dijo sí. Que,
No.
¿Cómo? Y yo sé con mucho gusto, yo sé que lo dijo.
Con mi corazón.
So, yes, so with that, we are excited to have you on board. And I know you already know the work that the city does and all their employees and how together they are lifting the city. So I'm really excited for you to be a part of
Thank you, Ms. Camila.
part of our team.
Thank you.
Any other comments? Actually, before we close, I do want Ms. Laura De La Garza, U.S. Fish and Wildlife. She share with us a little bit about your work with media regarding Rio Reforestation.
So the media department has been wonderful. So kudos out to Kenya and Yudi and all their cohort there. They've been doing a great job. So we did have we met last week and we did a podcast. Emer de la Garza, which is the project leader for the Lower Rio Grande Valley National Wildlife Refuge and the Santa Ana National Wildlife Refuge, he was also on board, which coincidentally actually he's my husband as well. So we both did, the podcast that had the great opportunity to talk about the city of Pharr and, of course, the partnership that we have with Fish and Wildlife. And of course, I say we, right, because I feel like I'm right. Today I'm wearing a different hat. I'm wearing the City of Pharr, Keep Pharr Beautiful board hat. And so I was able to do that and talk about, the role that the City of Pharr's Keep Pharr Beautiful board has with this event. And so that was wonderful. Kenya did a really good job with that. I believe it will be out, I believe by Thursday, maybe tomorrow, if not tomorrow, for sure by Thursday. They're all working on another video, which is gonna be a promo video, and I think that's the one that they're gonna be working with Remy. And so that one's gonna be, of course, once they're done with that, they're gonna go ahead and blast that one all out as well. And then also, they're gonna be working on a separate one, which is gonna be a snippet for us, and that one's gonna go on our national page as well. So then, so there'll be almost like 3 things going on in tandem. So that's wonderful. Trying to, get the word out, do the outreach, that way the citizens of Pharr can come out and support this wonderful event. So we're very excited, very proud of the team that Pharr has. It's wonderful. The girls there, media, man, they're like, I was like, wow, I feel like I'm in a professional studio. It was, so very, very impressed with the work and the professionalism. So, and very excited about this event. Thank you not only to them, but also, to Remy, because he's been wonderful as well, taking the message, and then, of course, all our board members as well. So
Ms. Laura, can you share with the viewing audience the importance of the information, not only to our citizens, but on your end, nationwide, how it's important for your nation as fellow associates, fellow refugees,
Sure,
to
sure.
see this wonderful collaboration with the city of Pharr.
So this actually, so what the refuge is doing, and as far as the South Texas Refuge Complex is doing, the work that they're doing with the city of Pharr, the partnership that's going on, is probably one of the most significant that the refuge system has, because the city of Pharr is actually the one that's coming out and they're supporting us in a huge way. Not only do they have public works, they have the ambulances out there, they have fire out there, they have all the media out there. We have the folks that work within the offices like Hilda and, you know, Cindy, everybody goes out there as well. We have also our commissioners go out there, of course, besides our board as well, which is a Keep Pharr Beautiful board. They go out there. So it's not only a support by the community, but also by administration and the management of the city of Pharr. So that entails also that is showing that there's that partnership, and then that we're working together not only to bring conservation to wildlife, right, but also to the citizens of Pharr, because that's a quality of life. And so a lot of times when people are looking like, where am I going to live? It's not only, oh, well, I want to live here because of the neighborhoods, but it's also to the quality of life. What kind of quality of life are you bringing for your kids? You know, are there going to be green spaces for them to go, which is something that Remy works on. Is this, you know, the park, you know, eventually the city of Pharr is going to have their nature park as well that they're going to have, and they're going to have a visitor center, all that. That's what brings folks to come in. And of course, you know, that's going to be a connection to the refuge, because not only are they going to go to those green spaces, and they're going to be like, oh, well, let's go to the wildlife refuge as well. So that's very important. Now, all the work that we're doing with them is big, because this event is actually the biggest planting event in the United States. So, yeah, and it's with this, it's a partnership. It's not just, you know, Fish and Wildlife. No, it's the city of Pharr. So it's all these, it's American Forest, it's all these partners coming together and showing, like, you know what, that we in this community are going out and making a huge impact. For it to be the largest in the United States, that says something. And we have so many volunteers. Last year was about 1,600, and we're expecting a lot more. I know it's going to go out on the 311 app as well. I mean, they're going to have it, the information is going to go on the water bill. Like, it's going to, like, really go out. So Pharr is just doing, like, an amazing job. And I would say, like, I've seen many events, you know, throughout the time that I work with Fish and Wildlife in other refuges throughout the United States. I've never seen one like this big. And like I said, it is big, but this much involvement and the outreach that the community is doing, the city of Pharr is doing, it's wonderful. So we're very, very fortunate. I would say not fortunate, but just very blessed to have that partnership. Very excited. Everybody that we work with at the city of Pharr has always been very professional and wonderful to go out there, and very hardworking and excited. And it's just, we want to keep that momentum going.
And the event has been posted at Keep Texas Beautiful.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's
So-
been like everywhere, so they're doing great. And that's, you know, and remember, we're doing this for the citizens of Pharr, because eventually that space over there is gonna be something that the citizens of Pharr can eventually use. Maybe it'll be like a hike and bike park, or something that the citizens will be able to use. But again, it's something that's gonna be given back to the community, and then also at the same time, it's gonna be great for wildlife. Remember, this area right here that we live in, I mean, we have over 500 bird species come through here, over 400 butterflies. I mean, it's an amazing place ecologically, not only ecologically, because we have so many endangered species like the ocelot, apple-mouthed falcons, all these individually, individually important species that are found nowhere else, and it's here. So this is like a very important place. So people, when they're like, wow, this is so important, that's why we have international visitors that come here. And so the fact that we're partnering, the partnership that we have going on, this is just gonna like catapult that even further. But also too, it's a benefit for the citizens. So thank you for that.
So this is a long-term project. I think we're in year 3.
Yes.
We're in year 3 of what was initially a 5-year plan to help reforestate lands in South Pharr. And I'm hoping that it goes beyond the 5 years. We'll keep our fingers and toes crossed. But again, it's been a blessing, I think, not only for U.S. Fish and Wildlife, but for the city of Pharr to be involved in this. It's a huge blessing for our community. So I just don't know if we ever had the opportunity to really get the information out. And I think every year we're getting better at it. We've been working hard. The first year was very raw,
Yeah.
but we've been working at it, and I think every year we're seeing that we're doing a better job in getting the message. These volunteers are not only from Pharr, they're from the whole valley, Brownsville, all the way to, I want to say, maybe as far as Laredo, but we
yeah.
do have them, get them as far as Stark County, Rio Grande, and that, and just people know about it. A lot of people know about it, because all the environmental groups are posting it on their social media pages. And so it just multiplies all the information. So when they see City of Pharr on there, that's huge. That's like so much free marketing, you know. It's amazing. But, you know, we're not doing it for that. We're doing it because it's the right thing to do for our community, correct? So with that, again, thank you, Remy, the team here, City of Pharr, for all your hard work and your efforts in helping us open those doors, and God bless you all for your endeavors. So anything else? Any other comments, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Well, with that, I need a motion on the floor to adjourn this meeting.
I motion to adjourn the meeting.
Okay, Ms. Oliva, I need a second. Okay, Ms. De La Garza, all those in favor?
Aye.
Being there's no opposition, this meeting is adjourned. God bless you all. Drive safely, and may you be blessed immensely. Thank you.